When I moved to Omaha and got to know the city and all the great things in Omaha, I started to collect some various articles that I saw in the World Herald and other places and started to notice some of the disparities, specifically in North Omaha, but also related to African Americans.
One of the things it did initially looked at where the trouble spots were and really began to coalesce people around targeting those trouble spots and going in and through prayer walks and knocking on doors and just meeting with residents in those neighborhoods where the highest of crime was happening, and began to ask them what their concerns were, what their fears were, what their hopes and desires were, and began to rally neighborhood, block by block, neighborhood by neighborhood.
So the root causes of crime are things the Empowerment Network deals with. They deal with the long-term effects of crime that are caused by the root causes, and they help us with the short-term impact trying to stem the tide of violence.
From that point, with those various leaders and residents, we put together what we call the Empowerment Covenant, which is there's two major components. One is what can I as an individual, whether I'm a leader or not, in my own home, in my school, in my neighborhood, where I work, what can I do to improve the community? So the first thing we ask is for each person to take personal responsibility. The second thing then is leadership accountability. The biggest thing that we heard was employment. And even now, 5 years later, we're still looking at that central issue as one of the core areas that has to be addressed, and we're making progress. But in 2007, the year that we started, there were 30 organized summer jobs, 30. And with all of the work and partnerships and support from the mayor's office and city council and business leaders and others, we've been able now to grow that to over 850 summer jobs. This year was our first year working with UPS. They hired 9 people during the summer. 4 of them have been maintained as permanent employees. When people are given an opportunity to work, generate a positive income, support their family, they will take that opportunity and maximize it, and we've seen it over and over, literally hundreds of people, over 2,000 people that have taken advantage of that opportunity.
The Empowerment Network has put the people on the pedestal, and that says something. Now the people are acting like heroes so that they can influence these younger kids and teenagers that are coming along, because that's the next generation, folks. They're the ones that have to step in and fill the shoes of those involved in the Empowerment Network today.
My idea of who a hero is and what a hero is somebody who goes about their day and decides, I'm going to make a difference for somebody else. And all the members of the Empowerment Network, I really see one thing about them, one common attribute, is they look forward to helping the community as a whole. And they are willing to sustain the peaks and the valleys. They're willing to put in the hard work, and they have the professionalism to pull it off. And in my mind, that's a hero.